Ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, let me speak directly to your heart. Let me reach into that place where you hide your fears, your doubts, and your pain. I know life has not been fair. I know you've been knocked down more times than you can count. You've cried alone in the darkness, waiting for someone, anyone to come and pull you out of the pit. I know what it's like to feel invisible, to scream so loudly inside your soul, and still hear nothing but silence in response. But let me tell you a truth that you might not want to hear. No one is coming to rescue you. No one is going to pick you up, dust you off, and hand you the life you've been dreaming about. It's a painful truth, but it is the truth nonetheless. And the sooner you accept it, the sooner you can begin to change your life. You see, the world owes you nothing. It doesn't care about your tears, your struggles, or the sleepless nights you've endured. Life is not kind and it is not fair. It will take from you without asking. It will challenge you in ways you never thought possible. And it will keep moving forward, indifferent to whether you're standing tall or lying broken on the ground. But hear me when I say this. You have something stronger within you than the trials you face. You have the power to rise not because someone will come and save you, but because you will save yourself. Stop complaining. Stop waiting. Stop blaming. I know it's hard. I know it feels like you're drowning, and everyone around you is too busy swimming to throw you a lifeline. But the longer you stay in that place of pity, the deeper the waters will rise. Complaining will not change your circumstances. Blaming others will not move you forward. Waiting for someone to notice your pain will only leave you trapped in the same place, day after day, year after year. You have to fight, not because it's easy, but because it's necessary. Life is a battlefield and the resources are limited. Opportunities are scarce. Success is not guaranteed. But for those who are willing to fight, to dig deep, to persevere, to refuse to give up, there is a reward waiting on the other side. That reward is your dream. That reward is the life you've been yearning for. But you'll never taste it if you don't fight for it. Think about the dream that keeps you awake at night. Think about the vision you have for your life, the one that makes your heart ache because you're not living it yet. That dream will not come to you. You have to go to it. You have to chase it down, no matter how many obstacles stand in your way. You have to be relentless, ruthless even, in your pursuit of it, because no one else is going to hand it to you. If you don't fight for it, someone else will take it. And then what? Will you live the rest of your life in regret, wishing you had tried harder, wishing you had been braver? There are people out there right now facing the same struggles as you. They're tired. They're scared. They're uncertain. But they're still fighting. They're still pushing forward because they know that no one is going to do it for them. They've accepted the reality that life is hard, and they've decided to fight anyway. That's the mindset you need to adopt. That's the fire you need to ignite within yourself. I know you're tired. I know you're weary. I know there are days when it feels like the weight of the world is crushing you, but you are stronger than you think. You have survived every single bad day you've ever had. You have gotten back up every time you've been knocked down. You are still here. You are still standing. And as long as you have breath in your lungs, you have the power to change your story. Don't let your pain define you. Don't let your past dictate your future. You are not your failures. You are not your mistakes. You are not the things that have happened to you. You are the fighter who refuses to give up. You are the warrior who gets back up no matter how many times life knocks you down. You are the hero of your own story. And heroes don't wait to be saved. Heroes save themselves. You have to stop looking at what you don't have and start focusing on what you do have. You have your mind, your determination, your resilience. You have the ability to learn, to grow, to adapt. You have the power to make choices that will move you closer to your goals. Use what you have. Start where you are. And keep moving forward no matter how small the steps may seem. This life is not a game. It is a fight. And you have to fight for every inch, every opportunity, every victory. You have to wake up every day with the mindset of a warrior, ready to face whatever challenges come your way. You have to be willing to sacrifice, to endure, to persevere. Because the alternative is a life of mediocrity, a life of unfulfilled potential, a life of regret. And you deserve so much more than that. You deserve to live a life that sets your soul on fire. You deserve to wake up every morning excited about what lies ahead. You deserve to look back on your life and feel pride, not regret. But that kind of life doesn't come easily. It doesn't come to those who complain, who wait, who blame. It comes to those who fight. It comes to those who refuse to give up no matter how hard things get. There will be moments when you feel like you're fighting alone. Moments when you feel like the odds are stacked against you. And they might be. But even then, you have to keep going. Because the moment you stop fighting, you've already lost. The moment you give up, you've let life win. And life will not show you mercy. It will keep moving, and it will leave you behind. But you are not someone who gets left behind. You are not someone who gives up. You are someone who fights. You are someone who keeps going. No matter how hard it gets. No matter how many times you've been knocked down. You are someone who refuses to settle for anything less than the life you've dreamed of. Remember, every great success story begins with struggle. Every champion has faced defeat. Every hero has been tested. It is in the fire of adversity that greatness is forged. You are being forged right now. Every challenge, every setback, every disappointment is shaping you into the person you need to become to achieve your dreams. Embrace it. Embrace the struggle because it is making you stronger. It is preparing you for the victory that lies ahead. You are not alone in this fight. There are people out there who believe in you, even if you don't know them yet. There are people who will be inspired by your story, who will look at you and see what is possible. Your fight is not just for you. It's for them too. It's for the people who need to see that it's possible to rise, to overcome, to achieve. You have the power to be that inspiration. But first, you have to fight for yourself. So pick yourself up, dust yourself off. Look in the mirror and remind yourself who you are. You are a fighter. You are a warrior. You are capable of more than you've ever imagined. And you are not alone. There are millions of people out there who have faced the same struggles you're facing now. They've felt the same pain, the same fear, the same doubt, and they've overcome it. If they can do it, so can you. Stop waiting for someone to rescue you. Stop waiting for life to get easier. It won't. But you can get stronger. You can get better. You can become the person who doesn't need rescuing because you've learned how to save yourself. You've learned how to fight for what you want. You've learned how to keep going, no matter how many times you've been knocked down. This is your life. This is your fight, and no one can fight it for you. But you have everything you need within you to win. You have the strength, the courage, the determination. You have the power to change your story, to create a life that you love, to achieve the dreams that have been burning in your heart. So stop complaining. Stop waiting. Stop blaming. And start fighting, because no one is coming to rescue you. But you don't need rescuing. You have everything you need within you to save yourself. You have everything you need to rise, to overcome, to achieve. And when you do, when you finally reach that place you've been dreaming of, you'll realize that it was worth every single battle, every single tear, every single sacrifice. You are stronger than you think. You may not feel it right now, but the strength you need to overcome your challenges already resides within you. You are braver than you feel, yes. Braver than the fear that whispers lies in your ear, telling you that you're not enough. And you are capable of more than you've ever imagined, more than you've dared to dream. There is a fighter inside you, a warrior waiting to rise, ready to take on the battles that life throws your way. So pick yourself up from where you've fallen. It doesn't matter how many times you've been knocked down. What matters is that you rise one more time. Fight for your dreams, because no one else will fight for them as you can. Fight for your future, because it's worth every ounce of effort you can muster. Fight for the life you deserve, the life that sets your soul on fire. And whatever you do, never, ever give up. When the road gets tough, remind yourself of the power you hold within. You've come this far for a reason, and you owe it to yourself to see it through. Keep fighting, keep pushing, and keep believing in the incredible potential that lies within you.